DeAndre Ayton has played alongside stars before, but joining forces with Luka Doncic with the Los Angeles Lakers feels surreal for the former top pick. Ayton, 26, signed with the Lakers this offseason after being bought out by the Portland Trail Blazers. Being able to team up with LeBron James and his draftmate Doncic was a big part of his decision to join the Lakers. "It feels like a video game, like somebody set it up," Ayton said after being asked about teaming with Doncic. "I think somebody set this up. But honestly, this is an opportunity one won't take for granted. Luka is a once-in-a-generation player. Hearing the shape he's in, he's super ripped. I'm finally glad to be on this side while he's doing all of that. I'm truly excited." Ayton spent the past 2 seasons with the Blazers. The 7-foot, 252-pound big man appeared in 40 games, all starts, for Portland during the 2024-25 season, averaging 14.4 points, 10.2 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.0 blocks in 30.2 minutes per game. Lakers star Luka Doncic committed to conditioning. Doncic's conditioning has come under scrutiny following his blockbuster move to the Lakers. However, all indications suggest he's committed to reshaping his body and entering next season in the best form of his career. Doncic has been incredibly committed to his conditioning this offseason. He's dropped significant weight and is working on strict diet and cardio training, according to a source with knowledge of the plan, Dan Woik of The Athletic said. In a shift from his normal offseason, he spent a month away from on-court work to focus more on his body. Doncic has looked visibly slimmer in photos and is now back working out with Slovenia, readying for Eurobasket competition later this summer. Doncic played in 28 games following the trade to the Lakers last season. He averaged 28.2 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game in purple and gold. New Lakers big man DeAndre Ayton fueled by doubters. As a former number 1 overall pick, Ayton has faced his share of criticism in recent seasons. But with a fresh start in Los Angeles, he's motivated to prove himself and remind everyone what he's capable of. "It fuels me. It fuels me up completely. And it's a different type of drive that I've been wanting to express for a long time," Ayton said of the criticism he's faced. "I think this is the perfect timing here in the purple and gold. And it's a platform I cannot run from. I can show what I really am and just be around some greats to really emphasize that for me as well. It is a lot of fuel in me to prove to the whole world." He also made his intentions clear for his time with the Lakers. "We want to win a championship right now," Ayton said. The Lakers are among the top contenders for a title. ESPN BET has the LA at plus 1,400 to win the title, behind the Oklahoma City Thunder, New York Knicks, Denver Nuggets, Houston Rockets, Orlando Magic, and Cleveland Cavaliers. As with most NBA off-seasons, the early summertime action has brought several changes to the Los Angeles Lakers roster. After saying goodbye to several veterans, the Lakers have injected the likes of DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, and rookie Adu Thiero into head coach JJ Redick's lineup, making it interesting to see if those moves will be enough to bring a title back to LA. Of the team's newest additions, Thiero is one whom Lakers fans are the most excited to see in action. After all, General Manager Rob Pelinka used a ton of cash to trade up twice to land the former Arkansas product last month, and all signs point to Thiero having the potential to be a serious NBA contributor one day. Although it likely won't be until another few years for Thiero's full potential to be known, the Lakers' rookie's presence is already pushing one of his veteran teammates out of town. Lakers rookie Adu Thiero has made Shake Milton expendable. Shake Milton is one of the handful of Los Angeles veterans who entered the 2025 NBA offseason on thin ice. The former SMU guard was largely invisible after joining the Lakers as a part of the Dorian Finney-Smith trade with the Brooklyn Nets, averaging only 3.9 points, 1.8 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and .433/.294/.846 shooting splits in 30 games. Despite the awful performance, Milton still has 2 years remaining on his contract and will carry a $3 million cap hit in 2025-26. The good news is that the Lakers can cut ties with a slumping veteran this summer, especially if they want to send him packing sooner rather than later. After all, Milton's $3 million salary won't be guaranteed until July 20th, giving the Lakers just under 2 weeks to decide what they want to do with him. Given how he performed in the second half of last season, GM Pelinka is better off cutting ties with a 28-year-old guard immediately instead of drawing things out. The Lakers' decision to send Milton packing should be even easier now that Thiero is in the fold. The 21-year-old rookie is an athletic wing capable of playing shooting guard and small forward minutes. He's a bit of a project shooter. However, he could quickly realize his potential with a former NBA sharpshooter like Redick in his ear. Even if he isn't ready to be thrust into a big role, Thiero can easily handle taking over Milton's minutes from last season. He only averaged 11.5 minutes per night after being traded to the Lakers, with a lot of those opportunities coming in garbage time. That's the type of low-stakes situation that could give Thiero the confidence he needs to reach his potential. According to NBA salary cap analyst Yossi Goslin, the Lakers will have access to the full $5.1 million biannual exception if they waive Milton. Considering how there are still notable free agents who'd be well worth the BA, Al Horford, Chris Boucher, Malcolm Brogdon, etc., kicking the veteran guard to the curb makes even more sense for Los Angeles. As Thiero prepares to begin what will, hopefully, be a long and successful run with the Lakers, fans shouldn't be surprised if Milton isn't on the roster for much longer. After trading for superstar guard Luka Doncic, the Los Angeles Lakers have made it clear that they are prioritizing their future success over their short-term window with LeBron James at the helm. The 40-year-old forward is undoubtedly nearing retirement, and with his future in LA in doubt, he could be on the move one last time before hanging them up. Last month, ESPN's Shams Charania reported that James is closely monitoring the Lakers' moves and could be contemplating his future with the franchise. James, the NBA's career leading scorer, wants to compete for a championship next season and potentially beyond, and will be closely monitoring the Lakers' moves and whether the team is positioning itself this offseason to field a title-contending roster, Charania said. As Paul laid out, it remains to be seen how much of his playing future will remain with the Lakers, despite what James has said in the past. While James is arguably the greatest player of all time and still playing at an extremely high level in year 22, his potential suitors on the trade market would be unknown if the Lakers and the superstar forward ultimately explore that route. Still, one team that has come to mind for many is the Denver Nuggets, pairing James with three-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic. Bleacher Report's Dan Favale proposed a realistic trade between the Lakers and Nuggets that would send LeBron James to Denver. Denver Nuggets receive LeBron James, Bronny James. Los Angeles Lakers receive Jamal Murray, Peyton Watson, Darren Holmes 2, 2028 first-round pick swap. This is, no question, a wild trade idea, but it is worth exploring for the Nuggets. While no team should sacrifice their future for 40-year-old, a Jokic-LeBron duo for even one season would be incredible. However, there are so many championship-caliber teams in the NBA that a duo of that caliber is not even guaranteed a Western Conference Finals appearance, making the move very risky. This is another situation in which a team is swapping out youth for LeBron entering his age 41 season. It is also another scenario in which said team might prefer this direction. Murray is set to begin his 4-year, $207.8 million extension this coming season, and Watson is extension eligible now. The Nuggets may welcome the extra long-term optionality that LeBron's expiring deal would bring, especially with Christian Braun in line for a new deal, Favale wrote. The Nuggets' offseason moves so far are showing that the franchise is looking to compete for a championship with Jokic while they still can, and making a push for a player of James' caliber would be another huge step in that direction.